Welcome back to Face the Nation. Vaccine efforts around the world are also picking up speed. Senior foreign correspondent Liz Palmer reports from London.
Good morning. There was a good news milestone this week. The number of vaccinations given worldwide was greater for the first time than the number of new recorded COVID cases. That's partly due to aggressive public health action. Like here in Brazil, teams pushed into the Amazon to vaccinate people in remote villages who wouldn't have a hope of getting to an ICU. And the very first vaccine shipment arrived in South Africa this week. Such a big deal that officials, including the president, came out to welcome it in the pouring rain. But wherever there is vaccine in both the developing and the developed world, there are plenty of takers. From Morocco to Sweden, where the majestic hall normally used to award the Nobel Peace Prize was being repurposed as a vaccination center. In spite of the progress, though, this pandemic is more lethal now than it was last spring. Twice as many people are dying daily than in mid-April 2020, with terrifying local surges, the worst of them at the moment in Portugal. It's got the highest death rate anywhere in the world, and it had to welcome German doctors and equipment to help. COVID has reminded millions that life is fleeting and precious. Take Rosario, hospitalized with COVID in Madrid. She was wheeled to see Fernando, her partner of 14 years. He'd finally proposed to her by text from his bed, and she joyfully replied, "See?" It's also worth noting, Margaret, that in this push to vaccinate, there are some deliberate holdouts, notably New Zealand and Australia. They closed their borders early on. They have virtually no COVID cases, and so for now, they've decided just to watch and wait.
Liz Palmer in London, thank you.